Başlat. Selamlar YouTube. Neredeyiz? Hogwarts Legacy'deyiz. Evet, posta yok. Okuyalım. Neymiş? Gel beni gör. Gringotts'ta bulduğumuz adayla bir şey keşfettim. Profesör Fink. Gidelim. Nereden gideceğiz? Buradan. Profesör Fink'le konuşun diyor. Konuş diyor. Slytherin çok iyi ya. Tam ortanıza. Anasını siktik pazarın.
I've always said that travel.
Açar mısınız kapıyı beyefendi? Let's go. Nereye dur? Yanlış yoldayız. Hayda. Yüklenmesi biraz uzun sürüyor. Profesör Fink'in sınıfı. Selamünaleyküm hoca. Hoca. Neredesin?
Revelio.
Revelio. Bu ne? Program yeteneği sıkışık değilmiş gibi bakanlık memuru varsa yeni bir öğrencinin oldukça uygunsuz gelişini ayarlamakta görevlendirdi. Yanabiliyor musunuz? Bir 5. sınıf öğrencisi. Profesör Weasley bir dönem başlamadan önce alışmalarına yardımcı olacak bir refakatçi ve bir akıl hocasına ihtiyaçları olduğunu ısrar ediyor. Bu görevi size verdim. Detaylar için lütfen Profesör Weasley ile görüşün. Profesör Phineas Nicholas Black, okul müdürü. Neyse. Anasını satayım. Hocam. Diyelim. Ha, geldi. Ay, insan bir selam verir orada oturuyor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, It's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
Aha.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Arayış tamamlandı.
Potato!
Potato! Hekat'a rapor ver. Verelim. Hocam görüşürüz. Öpüyorum. Dikkat et kendine. Sağa sola şey yapma. Hemen şuraya bir reveal atalım. Ana. Burada bir tane şey var.
Leviosa!
Leviosa.
Lumos!
Lumos. Sonra gidelim. Burada tuvalet. Burada
Gets too
olamaz.
cocky simply because you had one victory.
Revelio!
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Lan.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry my friends. Özür dilerim. Revelio. O ne lan? Anam. kaçarken yanlışlıkla attım.
Leviosa!
Leviosa. Ne oldu lan?
Revelio!
Revelio. Ne oluyor?
A new student would help me with my sad
Lan.
predicament.
O ses ne? Yine mi o şaklaban? Hocam. Bir dakika. Bir Revelio atalım. Yukarıda bir şey var.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Aynen hocam bir dakika. Bir alayım. Harrypotter'ın kara iskeleti. Tamam güzel. Hocam geldim.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive
Aynen.
magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making
Aha,
spell.
Incendio.
Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Karşı atak.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
İki tur çapraz asa kazanan.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio!
Revelio. Ne arıyoruz? Oğlum millet elinde asa bile gezdiriyor. Bizimki asa elinden bırakmıyor. Gerçekten çok garip ya. Revelio. Dur. Dur lan dur.
Revelio!
Bir Revelio yapalım işte. Ne?
Levioso! Reparo! Lumos! Levioso! Reparo! Accio!
Akıyor.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Lan nereye gidiyor? Lan bu ne? Sunuyor bu hala. Ananı avradını. Nereye girdim ben? Lan?
Revelio.
Ananı avradını. Hey hey hey hey hey. Oğlum neler neler.
Levioso.
Rahat dur. Leviosa. Selamünaleyküm.
Reparo. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Açıyor.
Ready for another round?
I think so.
Hocam
We shall
selamünaleyküm, ben
see who
geldim.
shows up.
Hemen bir savunma.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Gönder.
Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yapalım yapalım.
Are you dueling with a partner?
Natasha gelsin yanıma.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get
Selamünaleyküm.
thrashed?
Daha kim hazır mısınız?
Apologies in advance.
Oğlum 3 kişiler. 3'e 2 mi? Yoksa 2'ye 2 mi? Of!
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Açıyor!
Protego.
Of of of! Expia namus!
Levioso. There goes my wager. Protego.
Lan dur. Evet. Ana.
Levioso. Accio.
Açıyor!
Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Protego.
Oğlum combo yapıyorum. Reparo!
Levioso.
Al o zaman bunu da. Açıyor!
Levioso. Stupefy.
Aha burada.
Stupefy. Accio.
Açıyor! Of of of! Şov yapıyorum. Sıra sende aslanım. Gel lan gel. Haddinizi bilin lan köpekler.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You
3
did
v 1
indeed.
attım lan.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Evet ver. Yolla gelsin, yolla gelsin.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Hakim şu anda ardından 4 tane temel saldırı.
Accio!
Akio!
That's it!
Leviosa! 1, 2, 3, tak! Amına koduma!
Good one!
Leviosa!
Gönder gelsin bir daha.
That was something.
Leviosa!
1, 2, 3,
Accio!
4, 5, 6, 7, tak! Abi bu ne ya?
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Görüşürüz. Lucan.
Assignment's all finished.
Evet. Profesör Erken Alperen. Dönelim. Hey hey hey.
If only a new student were to help me.
Protego! Revelio!
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say,
Incendio.
I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Of! Incendio! Nasıl yapacağız bunu?
Good work.
Büyük seçme. Yerine buna kaldım ya.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Belirleyelim. Hedefimiz nere? Aha. Incendio!
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Hocam biz bu işte ustayız hocam incendio! Gidelim Oğuz.
Incendio!
Hocam bir de sana şöyle bir tane hop tak. Profesör Fig'e dönelim.
kind soul help me?
Yardım ettim. İnsan diyor.
Revelio.
Akio.
Levioso.
Kediler uçuyor. Uçan kediler. Na.
Revelio.
Rivelio. Bir şey yok herhalde. Profesör Fink. Güzel gidiyor profesör. Yine bir şey yapmadan önce hemen şuradan bir yaptık. Ben de bir çağırayım o sıra.
Ah, there you are.
Akio. Evet, Profesör Fink geldin mi? Hemen konuşalım.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I was a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ho. Postayı koydu.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian'la konuş. Konuşalım. Gidemedim. Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebo, ne yapıyorsun?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Akşama görüşürüz.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Aha geldi ikisi.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Hayal kırıklığı diyor. İletişim kullanım sınır dışı alanları tespit etmekten kaçının diyor. Şuna. Yakaladım seni mi? Oğlum ne oldu daha? Bir adım attık amına koyayım.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Dur lan göreve hangi dur. Nasıl gireceğiz?
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Kitapın arkasına diyor.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Anahtarı neden ihtiyacımız var mı? Soruya bak.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Hadi ne yapacaksın amına koyayım?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. Revelio.
Ananı sikeyim geliyor.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Burada ne var? Oy. $61 gold, güzel.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Kişiler ve düşmanlar istenilen bir yere çekmek için fark edilmeden basic cast.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Matron have nothing that can help Anne.
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Protego! Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok. Lan.
Levioso. Accio.
We must remain unseen.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Allah Allah. Güzel yapıyor lan. Hadi bakalım.
Levioso.
O ne?
Who have we here?
Lan?
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend.
Bak işte.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Bu zaman bu götü hiç sevmiyorum.
Naughty,
Stay down.
get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell.
Ay göt. Ananı sikeyim senin.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell.
Ben şuradan.
Reparo.
Oğlum etrafı tamir ediyoruz bir de ayrıyetten. Daha ne istiyor olabilirler?
Revelio.
İlerleyelim. Git bitmiyor burada. Nasıl bir yermiş?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Kesilmiş okul cübbesi.
That's it.
Aha. Sonuna girelim diye girelim. Oo.
Revelio.
Ne oluyor lan? Netibin kahverengi gözlü.
Where might this lead?
Gidelim.
Reparo. Levioso.
Allah Allah.
Lumos. Lumos. Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Bunu uyandırmam gerekiyor diyor. Nasıl
Levioso. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Revelio. Not surprising. Cards at the
Kaçam.
ready.
Muhafızlar. Of. Oy. Neler yapıyorum lan ben? Sen sivil olma bencisi. Of. Oğlum biz neler yapıyoruz böyle ya? Bu ne? Orada bir şey var mı? Yok. Gidelim. Selamünaleyküm, bir dakika. Buradan bir özel alayım. Ben bunu alayım.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Accio!
Incendio.
Geçtik. Ne oldu?
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio.
Lan düştüm.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oğlum bura neymiş böyle ya? Hocam ortalık karışacak gibi. Leviosa. Vay göt.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Incendio.
Leviosa.
Al bunu da.
Levitago. Leviosa.
Leviosa. Tak tak tak. Of.
Potato. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Accio.
Accio.
Incendio.
Incendio. Tak amına kodum ya. Of of neler yaptık biz böyle ya. Şov yaptım şov. Accio.
It is a book after all.
Ne kafamızı sokacağız? Oy. Sihir neymiş böyle ya? Şov yaptı. Alaaddin'in sihirli lambayı ben sattım gittim kendime gitmiş saat aldım Hesaplarına. Ha? Aha. O kız.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Hadi büyü.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Var ya sikecek ortalığı bu. Bu kız sikecek ortalığı. Belki de sıkmıştır bile.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Good. Büyük göt ya. Yemin ederim büyük göt o ya. Ben abi ilk başta gördüğümde şey yaparım, ben isterim. İnsanın nasıl göt olduğunu. Kendime bir aldım Submarina. Submarina. Aç kapıyı.
cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
Tabii lan.
But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ana görevleri tamamlayın. Biz de öyle olduk.
Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Oraya nasıl gideceğim ki ben?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just
Yayın dışına çıkıyoruz şu an herhalde. Hogwarts'ın dışına çıkıyoruz. Lan!
I adore getting
Aha dışarıdayız.
It's been ages since I've been.
Hogwarts mıydı? Kulübesi değil mi bu?
Revelio.
Aradan gitsek. Bu da lazım olacak herhalde. Gelmişken toplayalım. Kuşlara bak. Of, manzaraya bak ya.
Revelio.
Anam balonlar var.
Revelio.
Lumos.
O ne lan? Onu ver ya, bu güzel. Ve gelmiş. Atabiliyoruz bunları. Hadi neyse ya, gidelim.
Revelio.
Oh. Burada ne işin var senin, manyak?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Onu duyduğuma sevindim.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
Ne oluyor?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Aha! Amınıza koyarım ha. Of! Bak! Easy boy, let's go. Tavuk oldu. Tuna geldi. Hocam selamünaleyküm.
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
Gel aslanım gel.
You're there!
Leviosa! Oh!
You'll take this!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You haven't got a friend!
Leviosa!
Took it with your skills on!
Thank you!
Learn that in first year, did you? And did you learn that in your... Well done, next look. You just got lucky. Nice try. Stop that. Is that the best you got? Better than that. That's just here.
Aha sıçtım ağzına.
You can't hold out forever.
Leviosa! Tamam.
Aha! That's the best you
Protego! Bir tane çevireyim. Bir drink.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Burada bir aptal orospu. Ben ters mi taktım ha bunları? Allah ters takmışım. Ben de diyorum amına koyayım bu sesler niye yamuk yumuk geliyor? Ha şimdi oldu ya.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Ne kadar büyüleyici.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Ver bakayım.
No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Bebek mecinin bagajdan alın.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Bakalım. Oha!
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Ne oldu? Oy!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Ne oldu şimdi?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Tamam, ana görevler tamamlayın. Hallettik. Ne lan? Ne oldu oraya? Oo, ne oluyor lan? Oha!
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hanımefendi buyurun.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Oha.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Sen niye dalmıyorsun?
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down.
Levioso.
Gel lan gel.
Levioso. Accio.
Of. Bir anda Akio geldi. Onun geçişi çok güzel değil mi ya? Bu neymiş böyle? Oy. Nere bura?
Revelio. Levioso. Protego. Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Hiçbir şey olmuyor. Lan dal diyorsun da nerede ki bu? Yine saçma sapan bir görev yapıyorum ya. Seviyorum abi bu tarz şeyleri. Çekiyor benim. Nerede bu amına kurumun şeyi ya? Oğlum ben... Yanlış görevle uğraşıyormuşum.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Neymiş bu? Bir ödev. Gidelim.
That smell.
Haydi.
Growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Benim tipe bak.
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Bu da çok güzelmiş bu
How
arada.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Allah Allah.
Accio.
Accio.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Hayır.
Now, everyone,
Benim yok.
grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Aha o yavşaklar. Ben bırakayım çekmeyeyim ya. Benim kulağımda bir şey yok. Ananı sikeyim. Vay mandrakeler var ya. Vay mandrake vay ya. Allah seni kahretmesin.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Hocam bu ne boka yarıyor hocam? Her siki büyüyle yapalım ne güzel.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Hep bana zora geliyor hep.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Hoşuma gitti.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Ekelim.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Yağmur da yağıyor.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Eyvallah. Adam ol lideriniz var.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Teşekkür ederim.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Ha tabi lan.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Aha.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost said the thumb. Right, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage, that's it. They'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Alet çarkından bir Çin lahanası seçip
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Evet, geldik.
Patience, and with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Tamamdır hocam. Bal hocam, güzel hocam.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Evet. Ne yaptık? Of.
Revelio.
tıklayalım. Ödedik. Bu görevi de yapalım. Burada bölümün sonuna gelelim. Aç kapıyı aç.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Of. Lan Lukan.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot of glory?
Kesinlikle.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
No.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
Aha, sıçtımsın ağzına.
That's the spirit.
4 kişiler. Hocam selamünaleyküm.
Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Accio.
There goes my way.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Incendio.
Come on.
Of göt. Ananı siktim çocuğusu.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Bu bir. Kuzey yaz. Tak.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Seviyorsa tak. Bir ona bir ona. Lan W.
Levioso. Levioso. Stupid. Incendio.
Stupid. Let's.
Levioso.
Ben öleceğim.
Levioso.
Leviosa.
Incendio.
Incendio. Of. Ana sıçtım ağzına. Sen bir git bakayım. Of! Leviosa! Seviyorsa gel buraya gel. Al bunu da açıyor.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Atacaktım atmadım.
You've won the tournament.
Ya bizim işimiz bu.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh yeah. Ne oldu lan? Göt.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yolla.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Pardon.
Accio.
Accio. Ananı sikim dur.
Next time, perhaps.
Yok, dakika öyle.
Levioso.
Keep trying.
Incendio.
4, 3, 2.
Accio.
4. Ananı sikeceğim. Lan. 4.
Incendio.
3, 2. Ananı sikeyim ya.
That's it.
İki, bir, iki, üç. Ananı sikeyim. Bir dakika. Daha gel. Böyle çıkalım. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Of.
Excellent form.
3. Hadi. 4, 1.
Incendio.
Incendio 1, 2, 3. Tak. 1, 2, 3.
Accio.
4. Ananı sikeyim. Kombinasyon. Hey.
Next time, perhaps.
Yok, next time.
Incendio.
1, 2, 3. Tak. 1, 2, 3. Hadi lan.
Accio.
Ananı sikeyim ya. Ama zaman yetmiyor ki ha. Ben çok hızlıyım. Dolmuyor. 4, 1,
Incendio.
3, 1, 2, 3. Tak. 1, 2, 3.
Accio.
Tak.
Incendio.
Tak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of abi bu ne bu ne bu ne?
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Göte bak.
Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
İkili taçmayı öğrensek. Of. Şu bir de bunu alayım hadi. Kayıp şu ilk başta şunu yapalım ondan sonra. Elma yuvarlaması yaparak düşman saldırılarından kaçın. Elma yuvarlaması.
only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Ne istiyorsun lan? Gel.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Ben de aynısını yapardım.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Levioso!
Tamam.
Revelio!
Yüksek yerlerinde diyor. Allah Allah.
Lumos! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Lumos! Incendio! Accio!
Allah Allah. Neymiş ki burada olay? Daha sonra bakarız ya.
Levioso! Protego!
Bizim şeyini bulalım.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ama nereden bulacağız?
Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio!
I'm convinced I'm the only one.
Oğlum nerelere bırakmışlar lan? Alt üstü bir tane şey. Taş. Hiç erinmediniz mi bunlar atarken?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
2.
Lumos, Levioso. Revelio.
Oha. Çok iyi. Oğlum çık bitmiyor.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ben şuradan bir geçeyim de.
Revelio.
Öyle. Boy zırhı. Rahattım ben. Ateş kadehi tabutu. Odası.
Revelio.
HOGWARTS Herboloji ödülü. Akio.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. Revelio. Accio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Korkuyorum lan yemin ederim.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Hadi bakalım. Oğlum Allah Allah. Evet. Üst kata çıksam. Gel buraya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Burası nereye gidiyor? Anam Merlin'in sakalı. Ha?
Revelio. Accio, Incendio, Levioso, Lumos, Accio, Levioso. Revelio.
Bir tane hoca vardı burada. Nerede?
Incendio.
Yanmadı.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your
Buldum şeylerini.
gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Oğlum boştan yetenek
Common
izliyoruz.
sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Haydi görüşürüz. Evet sevgili YouTube, burada bölümün sonuna gidiyoruz. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Bay bay.